your concern immediately.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Benny the Bull.
Fans, be there for Chicago Bulls Scarf Giveaway Day. The first 10,000 fans to the doors get a Chicago Bulls scarf. A great way to show off your Bulls pride everywhere you go. If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability. We hope to see you out there at the next home game. Hey Bulls fans, we still have a few tickets available for your Bulls. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 55, MP.
Hi folks, glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course there are the Knicks, 6.5 games back.
When I look at Chicago, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's MP, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. And one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. From the arc. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Down low. From down in the low post, it goes.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
MP scanning the floor. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Bridges.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Chicago with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Giddey passes to Wilson. Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Dosunmu to the middle. Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Brunson. 7-point differential. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Collins defending. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
2 shots.
And he drops it first.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. He does not get the second one. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Towns, a screen on MP. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Towns. Looking to win the run. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Collins. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Towns, a screen on Giddey. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 6 points.
Yeah, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
MP drives in. Out left to the wing. On the wing, MP. Hey, puts up a three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Towns. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Pass to Brunson. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Towns. Hard with it. Shoots over to Sumu. Hard can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Inside. Here's Buzelis. Over Towns. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass. Buzelis has got his second bucket on the night. And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. And here are the Knicks now. After the basket by Chicago, Tucker finds Bridges. Over Herder. Bridges misses. Chicago leading by 19. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Jones, he's checked in for MP. Chicago ends up going with a new group.
zone out there. No let up.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson driving in, banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
MP with it. Takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 8 now on the night.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Now here's Robinson. Still without a bucket. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Anunoby. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Towns into the lane. Can't cash it in from close range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Collins outside. Pass to Giddey. MP outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Wilson's got 24 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out way in advance.
Hey, eating well on the road is important.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Bulls.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Zach Collins. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And he drives in. And that one's good. MP's got 29.
And MP just forcing his way through the defense there.
For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Brunson passes to Towns. To end the run. And the layup is good. Towns has got 10 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock for your...
And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You take a look at the Knicks. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
When I look at Chicago, they're playing fantastic basketball right now.
We'll make substitutions. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Tucker. Now Bridges. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. From outside the arc, Chicago with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bridges against MP. Here's Buzelis. The kick out to Ball. Hits the trifecta. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You got to get some stop. But right now we're making one effort. You got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. You got to have high hands. You got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that Coach Thibodeau implores his guys to do.
Always, Coach.
All right, get in there.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Smith passes to MP. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wilson's got 33.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jones feels it out. Oh, from deep. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges misses. Jones against Brunson. Jones, the pass to Wilson. From behind the arc, it counts.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.